Game activation is live and we are on!
Just a quick reminder to ask Cookie if he's lost any weight lately, even though he clearly hasn't.
So this telecommuting thing, I mean, are people getting sick of Andy being on the TV? Shouldn't he be here?
Well, I mean, that's why I'm hoping this telecommuting thing works, because then, you know, once they can figure out how to get the ions and the particles, and then you can, right, like in Star Trek, is that what you're talking about?
No, he's just on the TV on a camera. He's not actually here.
Right, but it's part of the what they're trying to do is zap him.
That's it.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson. Blink twice if you can understand me. Can't be bothered? Okay, here. If you do well, I'll upgrade you to Wildebeest. Then that'll be your new, non-new name. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by
A-Hole Premium Holes. When you need a hole, you know where to go. A-Hole Premium Holes.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. All right, let's get this party started.
Get ready, time for question 1.
Let's start with Life After Croak. Suppose the classic arcade game Frogger had a level where you had to guide the frog safely across the road to Damascus. What might happen to him when he arrived at the other side? He would find the lost city of gold, he would fall off the edge of the world, he would gain immortality, or he would convert to Christianity. Hello? What were you thinking there? Watch how easy this is. In the Bible, the road to Damascus is where St. Paul first encounters Jesus and is converted to Christianity. And if you haven't heard the story about Frogger's conversion to Christianity, you should. It's riveting. Hey-o!
Oh, Mama gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it.
Here we have the writings on the Walmart. Suppose Walmart goes literal and starts selling commemorative pieces of the Berlin Wall. If they roll back the price so it matches the year in which the wall came down, how much will a piece cost? 1979, 1985, 1989, or 1994? Built in 1961, the Berlin Wall, which separated East from West Berlin, was eventually destroyed in 1989 by Germans from either side. In aisle 7, you can also find some very nice Berlin wallpaper.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Take a stab at I like to movie it.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
I'm about to rearrange your world. Put these movies named after African locations in order from north to south. Casablanca, Madagascar, Congo. Madagascar, Congo, Casablanca. Madagascar, Casablanca, Congo. Congo, Casablanca, Madagascar. Or Casablanca, Congo, Madagascar. Sweet dreams. Here's what you meant to pick. Casablanca is a city in Morocco on the northwest edge of the African mainland. Congo, whether you're talking about the country or the river, is in the middle of the continent. And Madagascar lies off the southeastern coast just south of Congo. It seems like all Hollywood does is make films set in Africa. Hell, even the movie called Out of Africa was set in Africa. Next up, the notorious ICE. Which of these icy rappers is going through the process known as sublimation? Ice Cube changing from a solid to a gas, iced tea changing from a solid to a liquid, Vanilla Ice changing from a solid to a liquid to a gas, or Iceberg Slim just staying solid. Watch your time! Sublimation is when matter changes from a solid into a gas, skipping the liquid phase. It's a big leap. Or to put it another way, it's like when a hardcore gangsta rapper suddenly starts starring in family-friendly kids movies seemingly overnight. Say hello to... I accidentally listened to Accidental Racist. And get me my cowboy hat, it's this or that. I'm gonna list off 7 things, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a country song by Brad Paisley, an item the TSA prohibits in carry-ons on a flight, or both. If it's Brad Paisley, press the square button. If it's not allowed in a carry-on, press the circle button. And if you think it's both, press X. We good? Here we go. Scissors. Toothbrush. Alcohol. Water. Cattle prod. Huckleberry jam. Flowers. Great job. I mean, we're still gonna have to put you on the no-fly list, but mostly, good job. Carry on. That sounds like a country song. My baby checked her bags last night, bought a ticket for a one-way flight. And even though she's really gone, I know I'll carry on. Luggage. I should have stopped at carry on. We've finished round 1, and your score is pretty much just fairly okay. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2. And keep in mind, the wrong answer of the game is still there for the taking. Okay, let's see what's next. Try this on for size. A bunch of bull. Craigslist is great. Last week I bought some used golf clubs, and this week I got this old mechanical bull. How'd I ever live without this? I wonder if there are any other mechanical animals I can ride. Which of these mechanical animal rides would not be a mechanical bull? A mechanical male moose, a mechanical male elephant, a mechanical male whale, or a mechanical male gorilla? Time. The male moose, elephant, and whale are all referred to as bulls. An adult male gorilla is called a silverback. Okay, somebody help me get off. My foot's caught in the stirrup.
Here, sir, I'll pull and you twist.
Hey, easy, careful. You're gonna tear my little cowboy outfit.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Up next, Sponge, Bob Newhart. Which old man is getting a sponge bath? Tommy Lee Jones getting washed with a plant? Wilford Brimley getting washed with a fungus? Clint Eastwood getting washed with a bacterium? Or Abe Vigoda getting washed with an animal? No. Smart people choose this. A sponge is in the animal kingdom. Finally, a super sexy question. Am I right, ladies?
Follow me down to the sea.
And on its way, I'd rather watch a movie than study geography. Which of these movies does not have a U.S. state capital in its title? Austin Powers, Billy Madison, Flight of the Phoenix, or American Buffalo? Nobody picks that one. It was begging to be picked. Austin, Madison, and Phoenix are all state capitals, but Buffalo isn't. And although it's not a state capital, I highly recommend you visit Operation Dumbo Drop, Utah sometime. It's charming. Coming up next, Orthodox Brews. What would be a good name for a chain restaurant whose theme was, in here, it's always the beginning of the Hebrew Sabbath? TGI Fridays at sunrise, TGI Fridays at noon, TGI Fridays at sunset, or TGI Fridays at whenever you feel like it? Not much time left. One right answer coming up. Shabbat, the Hebrew Sabbath, starts at Friday at sunset and lasts till nightfall on Saturday. This would be problematic for TGI Fridays at sunset, since scripture clearly states that one must not work, answer the phone, or eat loaded potato skin poppers during the Sabbath. How about, I want a lover to cheese me? So for this next question...
Hey, Cookie, sorry to interrupt. Your mom is on the phone. She says you need to get your cheese ladies out of the house. They're starting to stink. What the hell is she talking about?
Let's say a lonely man decided to sculpt a life-sized, beautiful lady out of a bunch of cheese. You know, just so he could have somebody to talk to or whatever. I don't know. So, compared to his other cheesy ladies, which one would be oh so soft? A Colby Jack Kobe Smulders? A Brie Allison Brie? A Swiss cheese Sarah Michelle Gellar? Or an Asiago Aubrey Plaza? Were you thinking of this one? Brie is a spreadable soft cheese. And it's also the easiest cheese to talk to. This answer has holes in it. You'll be further in the hole with an escape hole from A-Hole Premium Holes. When you need to get away fast and leave absolutely no trace of yourself except for a mysterious hole, this is your product. A-Hole Premium Holes cannot guarantee where you will end up or if you will ever be able to come back. Today's wrong answer of the game gets you another 8,000 on top of your current score. Sweet. Welcome to the attack. When you see two clues that match, press the X button. 2,000 big ones if you're right, but if you're wrong, you lose 2,000. And don't forget,
remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Breaking the law, breaking the law. What illegal activity is central to these shows? Good luck. That's all she wrote! If these shows have taught me anything, it's that just because you break the law doesn't mean you're not an interesting human being. That's why I would like to confess that I have been genetically modifying otters for my own personal gain.
You don't know Jack!
Anton Jones was the greatest detective in the world.
I noticed a grey speck on your jacket, which could only have come from a quarry upstate. Gentlemen, the murderer is the mayor.
But after a terrible accident,
I'm afraid his body won't make it, but we can save his brainwaves.
The greatest mind in the world now resides in a pocket calculator.
Where am I? No!
And with the help of a friend, he'll crack the case and crunch some numbers.
Don't you see, John? There's no way his wife could have killed him.
That's great. But how much should I leave for this tip?
15% of $28.50 is,
From the producers of Tommy Gulch, Attorney Stripper, comes Calculator Jones, P.I.
Any last words, Calculator Jones? Boobs? Boobs.
Freeze! Police!
I'll be back on the street in no time.
Then I guess I'll calc you later.
Hi, I'm Mike Builder, General Manager of Jackbox Games. We've been hard at work coming up with new ways that you and your friends and family can play You Don't Know Jack. Don't have a lot of game controllers? Not a problem, because you can play this very game using your phone or tablet as a controller. But that's just the beginning. In the coming years, it's my hope that instead of using a regular controller, you'll be able to play our games using a regular TV remote, a calculator, a block of wood with buttons crudely drawn onto it, or even a garage door opener. But why stop there? We're hard at work making game controllers out of shoes, coffee table books about Paris, electric toothbrushes, farts, family pets, and maybe someday your own mind. My coworkers tell me that most of these are technically impossible, but we already have it working on phones and tablets, and luckily I don't entirely know what the word impossible means. I think the word possible's in there somewhere, so that sounds promising. So if you love You Don't Know Jack, hopefully you'll eventually be playing our other games like Fibbage and Everybody Help Grandma, using just a half-eaten turkey sandwich as a controller. I'm Mike Builder, and I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.